fresh fish is something that you'll always, well, hopefully if you're any good at fishing, you'll always catch when you're out camping. So I want to show you a really simple fresh fish recipe. As you can see by the ingredients in front of me, there's not really much required with this one, which I think is the best kind of camp cooking, is when the recipes are simple, there's not a huge amount required, but the payoff with the flavour is always there. So I've got butter, capers, parsley, lemon and garlic. I'm going to mix all those together to make almost a flavoured butter or a compound butter, but I'm not going to mix them before I melt the butter. I'm going to melt the butter and then mix everything together. Then you just fry off your fish pieces. I've got flathead, which is, I think, a fantastic fish just for frying simply. And then you pour that flavoured butter over the top. So a little bit of oil on your pan, pop these on. I've just got a little cast iron bowl here, which I'm going to melt my butter in. Throw a few knobs of butter in there. And I've just got this on the warming plate, so I don't need to move it. It'll warm up enough there that the butter will melt, and then I can throw all of my flavourings in. I'll end up with a nicely flavoured butter. I've got 2 cloves of garlic. I want a nice amount of garlic in this. And don't worry about chopping it too fine. Chunky's okay. Sitting in that oil that is the melted butter will extract all the flavour that we want out of this garlic. And it will soften the garlic enough that if you get a chunky piece of this garlic, it's not going to be astringent like it normally would be if you had it raw. Pop that in. Capers I'll leave whole, just want a handful of those. Parsley I'll chop as well. And again, just a rough chop with the parsley. You don't have to shred it. Lemon, I just want the zest. And I might use some of the juice at the end, we'll see. So the zest gives you all of the flavour of lemon without the acidity, which is what I want at this point. If I find the sauce is a little bit too cloying or a little bit too fatty, then I'll add some of the juice as well to try and break through that. But I am after a nice, rich, intense sauce, which is what I'll get from just the butter and the lemon zest. So the zest of 1 lemon. And then a good pinch of salt. These pieces of fish will take about 6 minutes to cook. By then our butter will have melted, all our herbs and capers and lemon will have come together. And we'll be ready to go. So from start to finish, this dish, because you can put the butter together while the fish is cooking, in 10 minutes time, from start to finish, you'll have a dish ready to eat. A little seasoning on the fish, and they're pretty much ready to turn. Just want to add a little bit of lemon juice to that. Maybe just a cheek to start with. You have the saltiness of the capers, which is going to help, but don't want it to be too buttery. Yeah, I reckon I'll need that other cheek. So 1 more cheek. And now we're ready to plate. So fish can come off. And a sauce or a dressing, probably more so a dressing than anything else. That's it. So really, really simple fish. You could have that with some crusty bread, some sourdough, Anything that's going to help mop up all those juices in that little sauce you've created. I'll give it a try. Oh, yum.